So I'm on the road a bit this week. Part of the training, I think one of the challenges a lot of us have is we're not full-time athletes, so we actually have jobs to do, and that's the case for me. So this week I'm traveling to Victoria, BC, where I'm running today, a couple nights here, and then I'm heading to my hometown, Medicine Hat, on the weekend. So I'm gonna be out of a suitcase a little bit this weekend. Victoria is a great spot to come. I'm lucky to run here. Beautiful ocean behind me. Running at sea levels feels amazing. So today I'm gonna enjoy this run. A lot of times when I go somewhere I don't know, I'll do out and backs just to keep the routes sort of simple, or if I have time in advance, I'll of course like map out a track that is in line with what my training is calling for. But I've ran this one quite a bit. I come out here and work every month, so I get spoiled by this. Legends are here. Terry Fox, such an icon. Actually, just this week, like 2 days ago, I think, a guy by the name of Ryan Keeping just finished a cross Canada run. He was inspired by Terry Fox as well, and he finished here in Victoria coming from east to west. I think it's like 7,300 kilometers across Canada. Definitely one of my bucket list items, but don't know if I'll ever have the time to do it. But still somebody that's super inspirational. So even the greats run to Victoria. All right, that's a wrap. About 6:30 now, time to get a quick shower, get to work all day, fly to Calgary. So I'm in Medicine Hat, my hometown where I was born and raised. I haven't been here for a long time. Down for a family reunion this weekend, so I'm gonna take the opportunity to run around my old neighborhood, go see what's changed. I'm feeling nostalgic this morning, so this is where it all started. So two things I remember about my hometown now that I'm out running: it's really pretty and it's really hot in the summertime. I think it's already 25 degrees this morning. It's 8 a.m., something like that, 7:30. It's hot, sweat like a pig already, but I'm just enjoying some trails here, and then I'm gonna head back into my my community where I grew up. So I'll be over there in about 15 kilometers. Just walking up and down a couple of these really big steep hills, taking care of the knees this morning. Forgot how steep some of these hills are in the coulees. It's absolutely gorgeous. I also forgot that there's snakes out here. Medicine Hat, lots of rattlesnakes. Seen a couple back there on the side just because of the heat here, but just loving it. But anyways, as I was walking, one of the things I've been thinking about here is coming home to my hometown, especially, is how so many things are still the same. How nothing, so many things just haven't changed for 60 years, you know. And then at the same time, you can have, you know, so many things that have changed. New houses, new restaurant places. As we drove into town yesterday, it sort of like surprises you how much has changed. And then I've kind of been just thinking about how that applies to me and not you as people, as how much of us are instilled in where we came from, who we are at our core, but at the same time how much capacity we have to change. And I think that sometimes that is what holds us back, is sort of being too anchored in what we think we are versus what we're capable of. So it's just about a good message today for me is to just keep pushing and exploring your limits and exploring your capability and your possibilities. So anyways, getting all philosophical this morning, but just enjoying this heat and the great trails. I'm gonna head into the city part now and run past my old house. So when I was a kid, my first very official real run, like when you want to do it on purpose, I probably was like 10 years old. And from this church to my house and back was 1 kilometer exactly. I remember being like 10, mom taking me for this run. I felt like I was gonna die. And your lungs are on fire. You're like, oh my God, this is crazy. And I kind of had this immediate love-hate relationship with running from that moment. But it's funny to come back now and think about 1 kilometer being so insignificant now. But back then, how monumental it was. But basically, my running career started right here. Alright, so just wrapping it up here. That was just a little more than I wanted to do, but totally got lost in exploring my hometown. I was going to do 20K, I ended up doing 25, but such a great run. It's actually like smoking hot, so I'm sweating like a pig, but had a great run. A couple questions for you before I wrap this week. Number one is, where is your hometown? Where are you from? I'm going viral. I just cracked the 50 subscribers. But I'd be curious, where are you located? Where are you running these days? And then the second question would be, would you consider subscribing? Let's keep the momentum going on the channel here. I'm trying to put a video up every week, share my training. This was a bit of a light-hearted week, if you will, just because I've been on the road, but it's the realities of training. So anyways, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing, like the video, tell me where you live. I'm not going to stalk you, just curious. And then we'll see you on the next one. FU DNF.